Hi everyone. Continuing with power generation. First video we talked about the idea that force equals mass times acceleration, right? So if I want to hit hard, I have to be able to accelerate as much mass as possible, as quickly as possible. Now, let's look at a few principles that will allow us to do that. So those are three principles. The first one is grounding, second one is torque, third one is distance. Right, so when we talk about grounding, we're talking about having a stable base from which to hit. Right, really hard to generate any kind of power when I'm off balance or my posture is not good. Okay, it doesn't allow me to turn my body well, and my body's not meant to operate in that way, right? We're meant to operate when we've got head above shoulders, above hips, above knees, above feet. So when we talk about grounding, we're talking about the idea of having good posture, as well as, in order to generate force, I need to be able to push off the ground and turn as opposed to just flicking my arms. So when I push off the ground, I can move all of my body into the shot. So grounding is one. Torque is two, and we're referring to rotational movement. Right, so same thing when I push off the ground, I'm turning my whole body into a strike. Okay, so all we're getting now is I'm moving more mass. The quicker I can do that, the better. Right, so I need to have that rotational power. In martial arts, we always talk about everything coming from your hara, from your center. So this is what gives you that rotational power. And we'll talk more about kinetic chaining in a minute when we actually start from our feet. And then distance, right? The more distance I have, the more I can accelerate. So really hard for me to generate power when I have to hit at this distance. When I have more distance, I have more room to accelerate, right? I can generate more force. The other part of distance is also I got to be able to use the right distance at the right tool. So going back sideways, right? If I'm looking at punching range, I need to be able to torque, right? And I've got the distance there. But if something is that close, maybe now I'm looking at an elbow, right? So I got to be able to use the right tool at the right distance. So we've got grounding, torque, and distance. Then we'll break this down into a few more chunks in the next video.